Hey, this is Ross Santani, editor of Combustion magazine, and I'm here today at Straight to Ale Breweries in Huntsville, Alabama, with Rich Partain and Dave Perry, two self-described beer nerds who have actually turned their hobby into the dream job of a lifetime. So, tell me, guys, how'd y'all get all this started?
We were just home brewers that, our friends like to drink our beer, tell us how good it was. They loved drinking it for free, and they kept encouraging us to try it commercially. And once we got the laws changed here in Alabama to allow us to brew higher gravity beers, we went ahead and went down and filed the forms to become a commercial brewery.
Now, I hate to mention this, but at the time when y'all were home brewing, that was technically illegal at the time.
It was definitely technically illegal till just recently. Actually.
Yeah. Due to the Right to Brew movement, we now have legal homebrew in the state of Alabama, which is
yes, we do.
Which is an awesome development.
Cheers.
Cheers. So, tell me, guys, when did y'all open?
We opened we filed in June of 2009. We sold our first beer in May of 2010. So we've been running about 4 years, depending on how you count it.
Yeah, and which beer was your first?
Our Monkey Knot IPA was one of the first ones we brewed. We also did some big beers immediately because of the new cap. We did some big barrel-aged beers and that kind of stuff. But Monkey Knot, Lily Flag, and Werner von Braun were our first beers that we put out.
Yeah, now notice here, and we're here in Huntsville, you have a real kind of a 50s retro space theme going with your beers here. Is that just due to your location, or what inspired y'all for that?
Well, we had some of the names, and we found a local artist that really took it and ran with it. A guy named Rowan Lawler did our initial designs, and we tied to the community. And Huntsville's the Rocket City, so you've got a lot of space themed stuff. We had the Monkey Knot IPA, which I believe Rich here named, and we went and talked to Browan, and he came up with the artwork for using Miss Baker as just a terrified little monkey that's going to get shot into space. And the artwork's so unique that people really appreciated it. And it seems to help sell the beer a little bit. If we can get them to try it, the beer will keep them buying.
Sure.
One of the things, too, that we wanted to accomplish with that was a tribute to Miss Baker, because being a school child in northern Alabama, at some point you got shuffled off to see Miss Baker at the Space and Rocket Center. So she was still living when we were kids, and we went to visit her. And so, it was kind of amazing. Hey, this little animal's been to space, And what would it feel like if you were just snatched up and shot into space against your will? So that's kind of why we wanted her to have that terrified look on her face.
Yeah, I bet. So, guys,
we have been drinking.
Yes, we have been drinking. So, guys, from there, how long was it, before you start really? I know you're really ramping up production here. About how long did that take to get you to the level where you're at now?
Well, we've been growing just tremendously fast. We're trying to do it responsibly, so we're not getting overextended on things. But the first couple months we were in business, we knew we really underestimated the demand for our beer here in the North Alabama market. So we've just been continually upgrading our equipment and our facilities, trying to make more and more product to satisfy the demand in Alabama. We've actually got enough now where we're moving a little bit into Tennessee and Florida and Mississippi. So we'll just keep continuing to grow as long as the demand's there. We plan on, just trying to satisfy that.
Right. Yeah. We're, Combustion magazine is, headquartered in both Mobile and Destin, which you guys will be in Destin soon. So you're already hit Mobile. So yeah, definitely we'll be seeing a lot of you guys. But what do you guys new coming up on the horizon that y'all really excited about?
Well, we've got one of the big things is we'll be releasing our third canned offering, which is called Sand Island Lighthouse, which should really interest the coastal folks. It's a German-style Kolsch. It's very light, it's very crisp, very refreshing. One of the things we wanted to accomplish with that beer is, our prior two canned offerings are Monkey Knot IPA and Lily Flag Milk Stout, and which, stouts and IPAs, kind of niche beers, for the craft beer drinker for the most part. But we wanted something that was really accessible to the general public to put out there in cans. Of course, you can take cans to the beach, to the pool, to the golf course, and things like that. And being a summer beer, that was the natural choice for us.
Awesome. But you have any other interesting offerings coming up? I know we on the tour earlier we saw some barrels out there. some new barrels.
Yeah, we
experimenting with those.
We do a lot of different barrel age projects. We've got some that are almost ready to come out. Like we do a Russian Imperial Stout called Leica, and we've aged some of that in bourbon barrels and in Cabernet barrels. So we're gonna bottle some of that barrel aged Leica. That'll be one of our next big bottle releases. Are 22-ounce bombers. And then we just got some new rum barrels and some tequila barrels and a few more Cabernet barrels that we're gonna play with and put different beers in those and see how they turn out. Kind of just being a beer nard, brewing the beer and throwing it in the barrels and seeing what comes out.
Yeah.
Does anyone else do a tequila aged beer?
Probably, but I don't know.
That's going to be really interesting. But well, great guys, and it was great talking to y'all. Hope to see a lot more with you in the future. And this is Ross and Tanny signing.